So we are talking about the importance of eating several small mini meals throughout the day, separated every 3 to 4 hours, so that you can maintain a steady blood sugar and thus balance the nutrient flow that's going into the body, and of course help to balance the hormonal response and create a positive internal hormonal environment that is going to peak your fat burning potential and also really help you shape a lean toned and healthy body. But what's one of the most common problems that I see really plaguing most people's efforts? Here's what happens. This is the typical pattern that you'll see, where again at 6 a.m., let's say you wake up at 6 a.m., your blood sugar's low, and rather than having breakfast, you skip breakfast and your blood sugar stays low. And then eventually, okay, now it's lunchtime. Now you're starving, so you go down for some fast food, and the fast food is really rich in sugar. It's really heavy in calories, and so not only does your blood sugar go up, but it overshoots. And then again, notice your blood sugar gets too high. Now all of a sudden, you set yourself up for this big crash, and all of a sudden by 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon, you're experiencing this major energy lull because now you've crashed. Your blood sugar has crashed back down to earth, and all of a sudden your energy is just terrible. So you can't wait to get home because now you're starving again, and so you have another monster meal. And again, the blood sugar shoots up because you've had this heavy duty meal. There's too many calories in that meal, and it's probably not from great food sources because you're starving. You haven't made the wise choice of making healthy food choices. You just grab whatever you can whip together quickly, and so the blood sugar overshoots again before having another crash. Now look at how much time is spent in the either the low blood sugar level or the high blood sugar level. There's not a whole lot of time in this person's day spent in that balanced blood sugar level. And this, unfortunately, is the problem that most people face when it comes to balancing their hormonal levels, is that they spend too much time with either low blood sugar or high blood sugar as a result of skipping meals in some cases, and usually a combination of skipping meals along with eating calorie heavy meals. So you skip a meal, that's one problem. Then all of a sudden you're starving, so you eat this monster meal that's overwhelming for your body, and both of those things are major problems if your goal is fat loss. What you want to do instead is follow fat loss golden rule number 1. Again, that simply states, and I've said it about 15 times in this video series here, hopefully it's sinking into your brain, that if your goal is fat loss, you need to eat several small mini meals throughout the day, spread out by about a 3 to 4 hour period between each feeding, always beginning with breakfast. Skipping meals is deadly. It's devastating. It's detrimental to your fat loss goals. Overeating at any one meal is deadly. It's detrimental. It's devastating to your fat loss goals. And so what you want to do, small mini meals, moderate portion sizes, several times throughout the day. That is fat loss golden rule number 1. So I want to encourage you, start putting that into practice right away. That's something that you can do instantly. And again, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. These don't have to be gourmet meals. Just give yourself a good solid breakfast at within an hour after waking up. Have a snack, which could be something light like a yogurt with a piece of fruit and a handful of almonds. That's a good morning snack right there. Have a snack mid-morning. Then have a healthy lunch. Have a snack in the middle of the afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock, a few hours after lunch. Have another healthy snack. Maybe it's some cottage cheese with a piece of fruit, something like that. And then have a healthy dinner when you get home at 6 or 7 o'clock at night. You do that and you will be well on your way to achieving your fat loss results, because you will have done a few things. You will have helped establish caloric balance, nutrient balance, and more importantly, you would have created a positive hormonal balance internally that's going to lead to an optimal fat burning state. That's all for today. I will see you at the next lesson tomorrow.